don't know.
It's just something about celebrating. That's what.
Okay, all right. All right.
So,
That works.
We got a UFC fight night taking place at the Apex in Vegas.
Final card of the year.
Saturday, December 17th.
We need to get you, Caleb, to the Apex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
need to go to the Apex.
You need to get you on.
It's tough to get in, I heard.
It's an experience. It's cool.
Just got to know somebody.
All the,
I think I know a guy.
All the jerseys on the wall from all the seasons of all the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like
Yeah, I'd love
that
to do
wall, it's just that whole hallway. is awesome.
The whole facility. You know, we did the show last Wednesday from a special room, all production in there. They have a whole row of production rooms. And so I walk in there and somebody goes, you know, be real quiet because somebody's doing a show across from us. And then I looked and saw it was Dean Thomas.
Nice. Or Den.
It's not Dean, it's
I call him Den.
So I'm looking at this card right now, and I don't understand what's so hard about saying these names.
Yeah. I mean, Jared Cannonier.
Sean Strickland, come on.
Yeah.
That's something about that.
Like Alice Caceres. Julian Erosa.
You just skipped over the.
Yeah, you know. why are you looking at the list? You put your phone down. You can't take tests and take your phone into tests. Put the phone down.
I don't know what on top of my head.
Okay, so the lightweight co-main event is Arman.
Tsarukyan. The T is silent, so Tsarukyan.
Tis the season.
Damir, Ismagulov, Alessandro Costa, Amir Albazi, Alex Caceres, Julian Erosa, Drew Dober, Bobby Green, Cody, Brundage. Get this one.
Good luck. Can you buy a vow,
This
Vanna?
one.
Hey, Vanna, can I get a U? Go ahead.
Michael, Oleksiejczuk. Oleksiejczuk is how I would say it. I'm probably butchering that one. That was a tough one. The next one was canceled. Albert Duraev.
Canceled.
And yeah. So that was that's it.
Oh, that's the same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the only tough one.
not bad.
That was I didn't think
They
I
did
a
pretty
bad
good.
job.
They did pretty good. That's like last week, Jimmy Denning lived in South Africa, so he actually could pronounce the South African fighter's name and did it perfectly.
Oh, of course he did.
Duplessis?
Yeah.
I'm so concerned about that.
Because you're from Nigeria. It's common for you. It's like Smith over here.
It's just language.
Words are hard.
When people, I know people, they see my last name and my middle name, and they think my first name is something exotic. So I've spelled like Salib, Khalib. I'm like, dude, it's just Caleb. To say Caleb, like Salib, I'm just like, no.
Salib's a cool. You should go with
Yeah, we may have to run with that.
Salib, yeah, Salib.
No.
Salib's a great name for you.
I like Caleb. It's biblical. Sorry, Randy.
I wouldn't know.
He won't celebrate it anyway.
Well, I would for Caleb.
So how do
Not Matthew.
Exactly.
Not Matthew.
What do you guys do during Hunt?
What?
Was it like 8 days?
You know, I don't remember if it was my sister or my daughter put this up. To give you a better idea, and this really is pretty cool, on what Hanukkah is. And Hanukkah is, you know, they only had a little bit of oil. You know, they were in a fight, and this oil lasted 8 nights. And again, I don't remember if it was my sister or my daughter said, take your cell phone and see if your cell phone will last 8 days.
You know where that comes from, right?
The cell phone, or do you
You
want?
want oil?
Okay.
I'm just saying. I think we're on the same team here.
You think oil is only in the Bible?
No, I think that story.
I think it's in my car.
the story of Hanukkah comes from the Bible.
Okay, what about the Maccabees? You know, I found out as an adult that the Maccabees don't even exist.
Who's the Maccabees?
Yeah.
The Maccabees are like Santa Claus. You're Santa Claus, so us growing up, I didn't know that like my parents make crap up. You know, so then when my kids were young, I used to tell them the Maccabees brought the gifts, and I'd run out the back and I'd slam the door, you know, like the Maccabees were leaving. And then I later found out that that's just another made up story. They don't have the big sack of packages on.
My parents
And
never
Randy.
told me Santa was real. That was never part of my childhood. As soon as I heard anything about Santa, they were like, no, this is about Jesus, and we buy your gifts. There is no Santa Claus. Like, this is just a holiday. But it's about,
We should have
you
a
know,
disclaimer. The
Jesus.
views and thoughts on this program have no reflection of Knockout Radio.
Oh, real Santa Claus.
Of ruining
Sorry to all-
kids for
Sorry to all
Christmas.
the kids watching, if they are.
I read.
Thanks, Salib.
I read somewhere where like a kid said to his parents, "I don't understand. How does Santa and mommy and daddy have the same wrapping paper?"
Oh, that's funny.
So since you're not going to be here next week,
No.
you know, what are you going to do?
Going to the islands, down south, away from this cold front.
Wow.
Don't take a
This-
passport, and then maybe
The
they'll keep
Florida cold front of 60 degrees.
Yeah, I gotta get away from this madness. So I got a cold front's coming in tomorrow.
What islands?
Really?
Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas.
Dominican Republic, the DR.
That's the good islands.
Going to the DR, and we're going to the Bahamas, and
Okay.
a little family vacay,
I love that.
and take the family. Hopefully, because we're going to be back on the 23rd. So my wife's goal or hope is that the ship is decorated in Christmas theme. Sorry, Randy. That's going to be very festive and magical, and the kids are going to have an amazing Christmas.
Why do you say sorry?
We don't know what you guys believe. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what I believe.
Yeah, we don't really know if the Jewish people are supportive of Christmas.
Well, obviously not.
Because you guys don't even claim Jesus as
I
your
know,
God.
I know plenty of Jewish people that celebrate Christmas. I know plenty of people who are Muslim that celebrate Christmas.
We celebrated Christmas.
Yeah.
Well-
Everybody likes to get gifts.
Well, and that's what it was, and my parents didn't want us to feel like, we were left out.
Exactly.
So we got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We got the 8 nights and we got
It's a holiday.
the
Enjoy
tree.
it.
Yeah, I don't have a
Enjoy
problem with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I do have a problem with. And, everybody thinks I'm Scrooge, and I have a Scrooge shirt that I'm going to wear this weekend when we celebrate whatever, when my daughter comes to town. Yeah, I'm all right. It's a resting Grinch face.
Yeah.
That's the shirt that I have.
Resting Randy face.
Yeah.
Speaking of shirts, are
I
you giving
just-
out more gifts back then?
I do. I just have a problem that you need a holiday to give a gift.
Yeah.
So my wife thinks I'm this, Debbie Downer. It's like, if you want a gift, we'll get it here. We don't need to wait till December 18th or whatever day Christmas is.
No, we did. We already gave our.
Come on.
We already gave our daughters the Christmas gift. We got them iPads, and they didn't want to wait till Christmas. And we were like,
Can I be one of your kids too?
Yeah. No, true story. True story.
First, let me just ask, which one breaks it first?
I don't
Me.
know. I don't know. But I can remember I had a chef once, and he had this really big iPad. He got it from a pawn shop. This is back 10 years ago. And it was a big, huge thing. He would run around the restaurant, pretend like he's doing inventory, and he was had apps downloaded. He was like the king of the castle. You know who I'm talking about, but I won't say his name on here. And then my daughter was 6 months old, and as a gift, my sister-in-law bought my daughter an iPad mini.
Yeah.
And it was like $400, and it sat in her cradle when she sat on the floor at the pizza shop. And so my chef came in, he's like, "What is that?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Is that an iPad?" I was like, "Yeah, it's iPad mini." Yeah. He's like, "That's BS, man. I work here full time. I can't afford an iPad mini." He's like, "I quit," and he walked out. And that was the end of his employment. He was so jealous, like the Tom Brady, Shannon Sharp thing. He couldn't handle that my
little
6 month
child.
old, my 6 month old daughter had an iPad mini, and all I did was preload it with videos so it distracted her, like Baby Einstein or what
Yeah.
have you. So I didn't have to be
hilarious.
a father.
Let's bring it sports-wise. NFL this weekend, and the Cincinnati Bengals come to town.
Yeah.
And
Randy's favorite team.
no, the Cincinnati Bengals are not my favorite team. One of my closest friends, one of our closest friends, play for the Cincinnati Bengals. So I responded on Facebook that it's kind of a dilemma, to me.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
The team that I cover,
It's a limit for me.
well, it's me either. Because I really, yeah. If I was doing the player show, maybe I'd think a little, different. But, the team that you cover, you don't have to like.
Yeah.
I remember being, in the bowels, getting ready to run out on the field, after the game, and when we could do interviews right after. And there was 2 people that covered the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on a regular basis who were blatant Philadelphia Eagle fans. And I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, me either.
I just don't like when people say it. You don't need to let, you're there covered, that's your job.
Yes.
To say I hate that they're Bucks fans.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be Bucks fans.
Yeah.
It should be neutral.
Yep.
So it's going to be hard. I mean, yeah, it's great for Tampa Bay for the Bucks to win, but
I don't see it happening.
it's not.
Yeah.
Alex Kappa's coming to town, so
The way that team's playing, the way Joe Burrow's playing, Jamar Chase, I just think that they're so balanced on offense. He's playing at such a high level. Honestly, controversial topic. I think Joe Burrow is the second best quarterback in the NFL today. I say Patrick Mahomes is number 1. I say Joe Burrow is number 2. And then it gets a toss-up because I want to put Josh Allen there, but he's playing well this year.
no, he's struggling.
But yeah, he struggled the last 2 months of the season, And so, but I think those 2 guys are kind of a step. Patrick Mahomes in a league of his own. Then I say Joe Burrow is the next guy because that's how well he's playing.
Well, let's talk about media guys doing their job and the two that are found dead in Qatar during
Yeah,
the World
coincidence?
Cup. I mean,
I don't think
He
so.
passed from a heart attack.
what? You don't think he
The
was
first
foul
guy?
play?
The first guy that went.
The guy who was wearing the gay pride flag and
yeah.
was defiant and was
Yeah.
detained,
Can I-
It's a coincidence?
and now he
Yes.
just found dead at a computer.
What about the people who went and protested running across the field? There's plenty of people who wore rainbow stuff. There was a Russian somebody who went in there, sat the thing with the rainbow armband. It's just been going on. People have been protesting.
Right.
I don't think that they're going out of their way to go murder people that are doing those things. I don't like that. I don't like that narrative at all. I don't like people pass away, and it's sad, and it's really, really wrong.
It's
but I
just a
don't-
weird coincidence.
Yeah.
And coincidences happen.
Yeah, I just don't like that narrative that this person died because of.
Enjoy your
because of
free
that.
chicken, Randy.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Good luck.
What does free chicken got
I
to
don't
do?
know. They have a thing with the pride and the religion, and there was like chicken with hate, and there was like all kind of protests years ago.
I'll eat a chicken with hate. I'll eat a chicken with love.
Chick-fil-A?
There's the next
Yeah.
media guy about to go down. Like, coincidentally, I'm getting a show next
Yeah,
week,
no,
Randy.
I saw that. I saw that stuff, and I'm not buying into it. I don't think they're killing people because you wore a shirt. Like, no.
It's a different
And
world
then
over
it's like,
there.
what is it? Espionage? Like they put something in your drink? Like, come on, what are we
That's what the
doing?
Russians did. The Russians, like, they
No.
poisoned the spy.
They have put on a great World Cup. It has been some of the best games I've watched ever in my life. I've been a fan since I was like 6 years old.
Well,
This is
the
like growth,
country
right?
doesn't really have anything to do with that, though.
Yeah.
That the games have been awesome and competitive.
Yes, they do.
What?
Because they put the show on and they make sure it's a place where players can do something to play. Like these have been everything about this. Everything I've heard about this has been nothing but good news. Things happen, right? Like bad things happen all the time. I don't think that people passing away we're going to blame on a country. No, I don't like that at all.
Like I said, it's an awful coincidence.
It is.
And he was very outspoken, and
And if France can hang on for like a next minute.
So what about
before-
all the other people that are outspoken? What about all the media people that are outspoken? What about all the former players in the other countries? Like, so what are they going to just murder everybody? I don't like that at all. No.
okay,
But if France can hang on for the next 4 minutes,
it'll make it a
of
big
extra time,
Soccer's blowing up.
then there's going to be a monster matchup for the World Cup. It's going to be Argentina versus France, and finally, soccer will be on the map.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this sport?
I have heard of it.
Okay.
I have heard of it.
Who?
Oh, wow. That was close.
Who will you like in the finals?
I mean, obviously, France is going to go. I don't think they're going to concede 2 goals in 3 minutes.
No. I'm
Oh, who do I
obviously,
want to win?
No,
Oh.
not who do you want to win. France plays Argentina
Yeah.
most likely this weekend. Who do you like?
Argentina.
Do you?
I got an extra rest day.
I think Lionel Messi's playing at an all-time high level. I think he's determined. I think the team is solely behind him.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
it's like
They want him to win it.
yeah,
For his legacy.
I'll compare it to Tom Brady's first year with the Bucks, and he had all that stuff going on, and you can tell everybody was solely bought into getting Tom a Super Bowl, right? And this is kind of what I'll compare it to that,
Yeah.
right? Or Michael Jordan's last year in the NBA Finals, right?
And if he
the
doesn't
Bulls,
win, he's
the last
Dan
dance.
Marino of soccer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he
No.
was in
Yeah, if he
Washington.
doesn't win, he's Dan Marino of soccer.
Don't disrespect him like that ever again.
Who, Dan Marino?
Don't disrespect Messi like that ever.
I'll be a nice
Don't never. But like, you know, I think it's one of those situations where he's playing a really, really high level. He's been the best player of this whole tournament, and the team is solely dependent on. They want him to win this, so I think they're gonna pull it off.
Well, like I
But it's
said,
gonna be a great match, though. It's gonna be an amazing match. I can't wait to see it.
I'm going to let Martin and Santiago know the party's at your house.
Yeah.
and they will be there. He'll bring his Super Bowl trophy that he has.
Yeah.
You know, we'll try to get the Stanley Cup. We'll get them all there. Did you see the Lightning game last night? Now, again, I don't know names, but Gory, who went to Seattle, and my son was explaining this to me. Seattle's played here before, and they welcomed him, they cheered him. He got his, the rings and all that stuff. And then when he came back last night, he was fighting everybody. They're no longer friends. Now we're fighting.
I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
That's
though.
what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like what are we between the lines? We're not really friends. Like I told you, there's guys I played with I'm really, really close with. But between those lines, I'm trying to get the best of you, and then I'm going to send in our group chat later. Whoever gets the better of each other, and that's how it goes.
It might have been Drew when I did my 32 seconds of research. One of the two fighters, either Cody, who was supposed to be on, or Drew, married the sister to somebody he was fighting. It's kind of tough at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Can't help who you love. That happened in the NFL, actually. I don't know if you remember this. Jalen Ramsey and Golden Tate got into a fight on the field a couple years ago. Jalen Ramsey was dating Golden Tate's sister, and she got her pregnant. That's his baby mom. They ended up not working out. and Golden State has some problems with that. But Jalen was like, hey, we're friends. It just didn't work out. It happens in a relationship. But he took offense to it and tried to fight him. And Jalen Ramsey ended up kind of kicking his butt. But, but those things happen.
If you remember, John Lynch put his brother-in-law in the hospital.
I don't remember.
Yeah. You know, I think he played for Chicago. And obviously John played for Tampa. And things don't go well when John Lynch hits you.
No, that's,
And again, I wonder what John's wife thought at Thanksgiving dinner. You know, just put the, blood's still thicker than water.
This is true. This is true.
All right, so I mean, we only got 2 more minutes.
Yeah, come up with a gift there, Scrooge. Let's go.
Francois.
Cold, freezing over here. I didn't wear long sleeves because I was waiting for my gift.
Well, we do have some a couple sweatshirts to give everybody.
That's what I'm waiting on.
We have.
Girlfriend's coming. I gotta get on a boat.
You're not going to wear the hoodie down there.
Absolutely, I will.
You will not.
I will absolutely.
All right, I want you to timestamp. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How long do we want him to wear?
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
he's,
on the boat?
Yeah.
I'll wear it on the boat.
Well, you'll put it on, take a picture, and take it off.
No, I'll wear it
I
on
know
the
you.
boat. My core body temperature is cold. Ice plunges changes your physiology.
Stop
I mean,
it.
Taylor's sweating inside. I'm freezing right now. Look, I got goosebumps.
300 pounds.
Have you done his cold plunge?
No, not yet.
But he will.
Not yet. But I've done plenty of cold plunges.
No.
Not like this.
Come on.
Well, you got to get in the plunge with him. That's
We're not
that's-
broken up in We're not broken up in
Well, he's getting another one.
Yeah.
He's getting divorced, and he's getting another ice bath.
I gotta have something to separate the divorce.
Yeah, so
I need assets apparently. The lawyer called and they're like, look, can you buy some stuff so we have something to give her?
I'll take the home gym and the ice bath. She gets
And the
everything
sauna.
else.
Don't forget the sauna.
And the sauna, she gets everything else.
And she
Back it
gets what's your vehicle called?
Oh, she gets
She don't get the G-Mat.
no, she don't get the G-Net or the G.
He's trading it in tomorrow.
Yeah?
No.
You
Wow.
do- No, he's-
I'm gonna go do a test drive to get a gift card.
Okay. Okay.
How about you?
That's too funny. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy your gifts.
Thanks for the gift.
I hope
Appreciate it.
the boat gets there and gets back.
Yeah.
With you on it. I want to
Not the
thank
Titanic. It's pretty safe.
I want to thank the vinyl records, the vinyl image from the records that we got. It's a cool website. Hit them up and make sure you put the in. A lot of times, even I did it. I just went to vinyl image. It's the vinyl image. If you don't see what you like, get a logo. Get what you like. All you have to do is send it to them. They will make you one of these vinyl records.
It's awesome.
It is definitely cool. So, what time's the fish fry tomorrow?
I want to say 4 p.m. 5?
5. So we should be there at 3. That way, there's still food there. Okay.
No. You should be there at like 6.
7, right? I gotcha.
When the food is done.
All right, next week I think we're going to be in studio, so we'll head over there. That should be a lot of fun. And until then, have a good week. Last weekend of UFC this weekend, so catch it. And we'll be back on the air next week. This has been Knockout Radio, brought to you by 8 Man Strong and Staff Zone. See everybody next week.